Hi Aquarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women. We're now covering kind of like the midpoint of January, so from the 17th to the 23rd, as you can see below. And this week on the 17th, we are being greeted with the full moon in Cancer. So basically when there's a full moon, the moon and the sun are opposing opposite signs. So it's high emotions, volatility, tension in the air. And because it's in Cancer where the moon is home, where it likes to be, it's comfortable there, but it could also be very destructive. So there's going to be a lot of emotional outbursts, or you may find yourself being more emotional than usual, or other people around you. So just keep your feelings, your emotions in check that day. Just realize if you look outside, oh, it's a full moon. Okay, let me make sure that I'm not getting too overwhelmed or easily triggered. And if you have any Cancer friends or Cancer people you care about in your life, check on them, make sure they're doing good, show them love and support in case they're like, oh, having a hard time. Okay, and then on the next day, on the 18th, we have Uranus and Taurus going direct. Uranus doesn't really like to be in Taurus, but since it's going direct now, we are being and acting in our own practical way, going through certain changes in our life that maybe were a little bit hard to do before. We faced a lot of resistance. Now we're kind of like, okay, like still not really easy, but we're like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Even if people look at me crazy, or no one believes in me, or I'm like the black sheep and everyone else is doing everything else, I'm gonna go left. Everyone else is going right, I'm gonna go left just because I think it works for me, and let's just do it. So the more you're doing things in your own unique individual way, the better results you're gonna get. So have that courage, okay? And then on the 20th, we are entering your season, Aquarius season. Woo, woo, woo. So happy birthday. Let me know in the comments if it will be your birthday this week, or if your birthday's coming up. And maybe you'll find your birthday twin. Maybe one of your names is Quinn or something, Quincy or something. But happy birthday, you guys. We're shifting from Capricorn, cardinal earth, to fixed air, your season. So stronger opinions, more far out there ideas, hence why I put the little spaceship emoji, and maybe next week I'll put like an alien, and being a little bit more like indirectly direct. Okay, don't even lie to me, guys. You guys know, you may naturally already do this, or you don't realize you do it, but you're very like indirectly direct. You like to play mind games. You kind of just like to mess with people like that. You're very smart, okay? But sometimes you're a little too smart for people, and they don't catch on. They're like, what? Like, what are they trying to say? Like, what do you mean by that? And they're like, oh my gosh. Or you're like, this person doesn't get it. But just be mindful. But the energy's on your side, so you're going to be the representation of what people should be doing or shouldn't be doing. So make sure you're, having good vibes, okay? All right, so happy birthday, guys. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2, okay? So when it comes to your health, ooh, Queen of Pentacles, I like it. So I feel like you are treating yourself, or you're taking care of yourself and receiving some kind of material gifts, or you're gifting yourself something, maybe for your birthday. You're preparing something for, a party or a gathering, or to go somewhere. So maybe you're getting a new outfit, or you're taking care of your body, or doing your nails, your hair, or shopping or something. And I feel like you're not holding back. You're allowing yourself to indulge. And I feel like for a lot of Aquarians, like especially the ones I've known, have never been cheap. You guys like to indulge. You like nice things. You don't really hold back. You're like, no, I want them to do it. Speaking of Aquarius energy, have you guys listened to The Weeknd's new album? I think it's called like Dawn FM or something like that. Oh, so good. I love it. I love it. My favorite song right now that I have on repeat, like literally all the time, is Out of Time. He's like, girl, I love you girls, but I'm out of time, or something like that. I forget, but so good. Like, I'm not personally attracted to him, but I understand. I see why girls fall for him. It's just like, he's unique. Like, I love Aquarius energy. Geminis and Aquarians have always been like, oh, my weakness. I don't know what it is. Anyways, sidetrack there. But feels like you're taking care of yourself. And I feel like this is like materially. So either you're buying things for yourself, outfits, styling, foods, doing things that are going to make you feel good, and you're receiving gifts. So either you're gifting yourself something, or people are gifting you things that are going to make you feel good, and in this material earthly realm. Okay, so positive energy for you guys, and you could be treating yourself, or just really feeling the love and allowing yourself to indulge. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like you are stepping into something new, or something new is coming or starting in your life. So maybe you have a new project, or you're starting a new class, a new program, or you're in a new environment. Maybe you recently moved and you're in a new job or a new school, but it feels like there's some kind of new energy coming in, or you're taking a chance, you're stepping into, you know, uncharted territory, or taking that risk, you're taking that chance. Maybe you're started investing, or you're starting in a new side hobby, but it feels like you're exploring new things, and allowing yourself to just like believe and take that risk, take the chance, and I don't know, doing something you never done before possibly. But it feels like new energy, or like new beginnings here. And it's very timely, I guess, with your solar return. So there's something new that's going to be coming in, or that you are beginning, or that you will be starting off very, very soon. And I think it will be very exciting. Maybe like a fresh, clean, new slate. Maybe you just got like a new desk, or a new computer, or new equipment or technology for your workspace, or for school, or like there's something new. Okay, either it's like you're doing something new, or you bought something new, or you're in a new environment, some kind of new beginning, but it's exciting. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hanged Woman. Okay, so some of you can have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. And yes, it does apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits. It's okay, it doesn't matter, it's just the energies, okay? So on this side, we have the Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Ooh, okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be a Pisces. We already mentioned Pisces earlier. Pisces, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel strongly Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces, or be like a mixed match, okay? It doesn't have to be any of those signs, but it could be the energy this person is embodying or playing out, or be like a mixed match. Like it could be a Capricorn sun, Pisces moon, or some kind of combination like that. Okay, but it feels here someone who's probably older than you, if not by age, maybe by experience level, or they look older than their age, or they act older. They're very mature, so maybe wise, or very old soul, or very mature for their age. It feels like someone who's very responsible, very you know, organized, takes their work, school, business seriously. Someone who is probably seems more like serious, or maybe hard to read. They could be very actually intuitive, and very, you know, to themselves, like more reserved. So they can look kind of like unapproachable, but they're actually really cool, really nice when you get to know them. They're just kind of closed off. They don't really just like open up to anyone. So they could seem kind of very serious, and more introverted possibly. But they're very observant, okay? They observe, they take in everything, but they're really smart, and they tend to move slow. They don't just like react or just do things. It takes time for them to really open up and trust someone, but they're action oriented. Like the more you show them through your actions, you know, that's how they're gonna like learn to trust you. They're not really someone who just goes by the ear, your words, what you have to say. They need to see it, okay? But I do feel like there could be an intuitive side to this person. So they could be spiritual, or they love, you know, spirituality, the esoteric, mysticism, stuff like that. It could be something that interests them. If not, I do feel like they're just very reserved, okay? They kind of keep to themselves. They like to just like look around and study people and kind of do their own thing. So it's probably someone who doesn't like a lot of attention. They don't like to be in the limelight. They like to just kind of like be behind the scenes and do their own thing and be left alone. I feel like this is someone who is kind of has a quiet, or has like a lower tone of voice, like, you know, maybe speaks quietly, or if it's a guy, he has a very low tone of voice. Their first, middle, or last name could start with the B as in boy, or J as in jam, okay? And I feel like maybe you know this person, or you've been dealing with them, or you don't know them yet, you haven't met them yet, but it feels like you guys are going to be exchanging messages, or someone here is going to be reaching out to the other, but it's going to be really sweet, really nice, like, oh, hi, like kind of shy. Like, so this person could be very shy or very timid, and maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, do they like me? I'm not sure, but they're very, very shy. So they could be like, oh, yeah, hi. Like, hey. And you may kind of feel a little bit shy too, a little intimidated, because they maybe look intimidating, but they're not. They're actually really cool, like really easy to get along with. They just maybe look that way, but they're not. They're like maybe the gentlest, sweetest person ever, but they're reserved, okay? So maybe you are the one that's going to be reaching out to them, or they are reaching out to you. I think it's probably you. You may be the one that's like, oh, hey, I'm Susie or Bobby, or hey, what's up? Or you message them or reach out to them or something. But it feels like here there's like waiting, like you guys are kind of like waiting, like, you know, no one wants to like really make that big move, or no one wants to like say anything. Like you're both kind of like timid or kind of waiting for the other to wait for the reaction. So a message here will be sent, or a message has been sent that has been received either on your end or their end. And you guys or one or the other is just like waiting to hear back, or like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say, or like, oh my gosh, should I have said that, or like feeling kind of nervous. I feel like it's almost like two little kids who are like flirting with each other, but they're like hee, like really nervous and like in suspense, waiting for what the other person's gonna say, or like kind of overthinking it, like when you first have like a crush on someone. But it feels like this person is, maybe communication could be kind of difficult for them, not like in a manipulative way. Like I don't feel like that's their energy. I don't feel like this is someone who's gonna like be sneaky or try to play mind games. Not like that. They're just kind of very shy, like, oh, like, what do I say? Like, I don't know, like they could sometimes maybe stumble their words, or like maybe speech and like talking is not their strength. They tend to like stutter. And for you, maybe it's easy for you, maybe. But for them, they tend to like, I don't know, like, how do I react to that? What do I say? Like, is that rude? Or am I showing, or am I being too, you know, I don't want to be too emotional. I don't want to look too desperate, but I don't want to look like I'm not interested. Like, what do I do? So they could be kind of indecisive like that, where like, they don't know if they should like just listen to their head and be logical, or like listen to their heart. So they can sometimes stop them from making a move, or stop them from like doing things or actually taking action. I think mentally they tend to be really indecisive, or they overanalyze, overthink a lot of things. But I do feel like they're very detail oriented. They look at the finer, like they look at every little thing and they notice everything. So you may kind of have to be the person here to kind of like open them up, or be like, hey, like initiate conversation. I don't think you will have a problem with it, but I do feel like it will probably take you having to like, hey, like initiate or ask a question, and then they'll slowly kind of feel more comfortable and open up, because I feel like they're kind of shy. Hopefully you're not really shy, because it's like, oh, two shy people, it's kind of difficult, right? Because like no one wants to budge, no one wants to say anything. But both of you are like, I think both of you like each other, both of you have a crush on each other, or maybe it's someone you already kind of talked to, but you're both kind of like, it's hard for either of you to like really open up or be emotional or like express yourself. But I do feel like both of you think about each other, and you have like a connection here. It's like it's not as strong quite yet, but it is there if you take the time to like nurture it. But you guys probably communicate like almost like telepathically, or you can kind of feel their energy, you can feel their emotions, and they feel you. And I feel like they want to take the time to kind of study you and learn you before they really like open up, okay? Because like for them, they need to feel secure. They need to feel like they can trust you, they can trust the person that they're with. If not, it's like they don't want to open up, okay? But yeah, I feel like either someone here is waiting, or you're waiting to hear back from someone, or you just message someone, you're like, oh my god, I hope they respond, or like, I'm nervous, what if they like, you know, I don't know if they see my message, or I don't know what they're gonna say. But it's like a waiting period, okay? But I feel like two people who are just kind of shy, or like neither wants to like say too much or do too little, overthinking it too much. So don't overthink it, okay? I know we're in Mercury retrograde, but it's okay. Don't let it scare you, okay? So we're gonna dive in deeper and extend it to get more information. Maybe just send them like a song, you know? Like sometimes that's like a way to like break the ice or break awkwardness. You can share them like, oh my god, have you heard The Weeknd's new album? Like this song is so cool, you should listen to it. Do you like it? What do you think? You start talking, you know? Like there's so many ways you can like break the ice or like start a conversation. You guys are like the best at that. Like you know how to do that really well. Anyways, so we're gonna dive in deeper and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Click the link, it'll take you right there, and you can pick, watch, or whatever it is you want to do, okay? All right, so I'll see you guys there, and if not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care and happy birthday, you guys. Bye.